Britain is dealing with a concerning surge in Omicron cases. Amid the rapid rise of infections and ahead of Christmas, the UK might be staring at tougher COVID-19 restrictions. While uncertainty over the Omicron variant continues, UK's Health Secretary has refused to rule out the chances of further COVID restrictions before Christmas. Health Secretary Sajid Javid was asked about the potential for new restrictions, to which he replied there are no guarantees in this pandemic due to the fast-moving situation of the Omicron variant. Now, Javid said that the government was watching the data on an almost hourly basis and listening to its scientific advisors. The government will decide on further action once they have more data on the variant.
It's a very sobering analysis. We take it very seriously. As I said, there are gaps in the data, and our scientists, of course, they recognize that, for example, on severity, on hospitalizations. But we will look at this data, we will take into account other factors, and then decide whether further action is needed or not.
I think the key thing, though, is for us to have a cool, calm discussion around COBRA, look at the science, look at the trends. But I think if we don't bring in new restrictions sooner rather than later, you're going to see even more positive cases and potentially public services like the NHS on the verge of collapse, if not collapsing.
Britain has reported a surge in Omicron cases. The number of all new COVID-19 cases reported on Sunday was 82,886. There has been a jump of over 50% over 7 days. Javid said that the government believed about 60% of the new COVID-19 cases in England were now Omicron. As of Friday, the number of confirmed Omicron cases across the country was over 37,000. The number is up by more than 12,000 cases from 24 hours earlier. Javid said that the actual number of Omicron infections was likely to be a lot higher. 12 people infected with the Omicron strain have died in Britain. A meeting of the government's emergency committee was held by Cabinet Office Minister Steve Barclay. Now, the ministers agreed to increase their funding to tackle the spread of Omicron. London's Mayor Sadiq Khan has declared a major incident to help the city's hospitals cope. Khan said that he thought new restrictions were inevitable. Otherwise, the health service would be on the verge of collapse. There are joint pressures of staff shortages and increased hospitalizations.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.